Hi, so today we're going to be talking about another game on the Atari 2600. It's going to be Kaboom. Now whilst we're looking at the 2600 version today, there was also versions released on the Atari 5200 and also Atari's 8-bit family. Now whilst I'd never heard of Kaboom up until playing it recently, it was actually the 9th best-selling game on the Atari and is also considered to be one of Activision's defining titles. So, let's take a look at it. So the premise of this game is there's a mad bomber along the top and he's constantly dropping bombs down, and the idea obviously being to catch them in these 3 buckets that you've got at the bottom. Each time you miss a bomb you lose one of your buckets, and the longer you survive the more the speed increases, the more bombs are dropped and the more points you get. Now this is a fantastic, simple, challenging game. It's one of those games I imagine kept gamers coming back over and over again just to polish their skills, get a little bit better each and every time you play. It's very satisfying. Now granted, I'm not the world's most skilled gamer, but I find it's develops just a little bit too fast for me. I find I start losing lives very early on and end up getting quite frustrated with myself. But on the plus side, in an age before save points, it just kind of cuts back on the amount you have to play through that would be ridiculously easy once you've really got to grips with it and honed your skills a little bit. You can just about see the bomber has a little smile every time I miss one of those bombs and it explodes. Now I'm reliably informed if you ever do get to 10,000 points, he actually ends up with quite a distraught look on his face, which I'd like to see, but I fear I'll never quite have the skills to achieve that. Now games like this are proof, if proof was needed, that you don't need amazing graphics or 60 hours of game time or overly complicated controls and physics for a game to be fun. I mean, this is about as simple as it gets, and the only controls actually at play is just left and right on the paddle to catch the bombs. There's nothing to it, but I can't help but compare it to modern games where all the flash graphics in the world don't mean anything unless they're accompanied by a game that's fun to play. It's why we all started playing games, it's why we'll all continue to play games, just to have fun. So that's about all there is to see, and I hope to see you next time.